Hello everyone, this is Zamora speaking. I am here to present to you my midterm laboratory exam. So, for activity number 1, it said here that we need to write and assemble a program to add the following data and then use the simulator to examine the C, H, and Z flags after the execution of each addition, which is ito po. So, after we open the AVR Studio, we need to type the code. I'm sorry for that. I have allergies right now, so I can't speak properly and move properly. So, LDI space R16, then 12, LDI R17, and then 56, LDI R18, B2, then LDI R19. I'm sorry, I'm just having some allergies right now. R19, then 75, LDI R20, then A3. Then we need to add R17, R16, then add R18, then R17, add R19, R18, then add R20 and R19. So after that, we need to click build or simply F7 to know if we have some issues on the program. As you can see here, assembly complete with 0 errors and 0 warnings. After that, we need to debug and click start debugging. Excuse me for that. Then here are the registers, which pops right up front. So we can see here, ito na po yung yellow arrow, and then after that, need to step into. So here, cycle counter is number 1, and then the answer is here. Click step into. Cycle counter is number 2, and then here's the register. Step into. Step into till we get to the add. Click step into cycle number 5, and then this is the register. Click step into cycle counter is number 6, and then dito na po nag-add yung ating program or code. So as we can see here, wala pa rin po na ilaw sa flags. Then click step into here in cycle counter number 7, which is sa R18 po. Umilaw po yung carrier flag, so record na lang po natin yan later. Then click step into sa R19 po, or sa cycle number 8, umilaw po yung excuse me for that, V flag and N flag. So click step into. So this ends the cycle, which R20 is here, and then the flags are H, S, V, and C flags. Then nag-light up po. Next program will be activity number 2. So for activity number 2, find the value of the C flag after the execution of the following codes. So here, ito po muna, letter A, which is, ito na po yung ginawa ko. Papakita ko lang po kung paano po yung simulation na ginawa ko. Then, after po nyan, click po natin yung build. Copy-paste ko lang po yung code. Then, ayan po. Makita po natin dito na assembly failed with 2 errors and 0 warnings. So, there is something wrong here. Kung alam po natin yung sa registers, which is hanggang 31 lang po yung registers. So, kailangan tanggalin po natin itong letter A. Wala naman po kasing alphabet dun sa registers. So, puro numeric form po siya. Then, after po yan, build po natin ulit. So, as we can see here, the assembly is complete with 0 errors and 0 warnings. After po nyan, click po natin yung debug and then start debugging. So, it is starting to debug na po. Ito na po yung yellow arrow. Then, after nan, click step into. This is R20, cycle counter number 1. Click step into. Then, R21, and then cycle counter number 2. Click step into. So, ito na po, makikita po natin. Ang hinahanap lang naman po is yung carrier flag. So, hindi po umilaw yung carrier flag. And then, ang umilaw lang po itong S flag saka N flag. So, later we will record that. Then, after that po, proceed po tayo sa letter B. So, here we are for activity number 2, letter B. So, I copy-pasted the program. Then, after that, we need to start building it. Ayan. As we can see po, dito sa baba, nakalagay, assembly failed with 2 errors and 0 warnings. So, nagkaya po nung kanina sa letter A, which is, na-notice po natin na may alphabet, which is yung letter B. Kailangan po natin tanggalin yan, and then we need to click build again para mawala yung error sa code po natin. So, ayan, as we can see here, the assembly is complete with 0 errors and 0 warnings. Then, after po nyan, we need to click start debugging. Ayan, as we can see, the yellow arrow is now there. So, dadabag na po siya, nag-start na po. And then, after na, click step into. So, R16 and then cycle counter number 1, click step into. Cycle number 2, R17, click step into. So, here, we are also finding the C flag. So, hindi po umilaw yung C flag or any other flags. So, 0 po yung output. Then, proceed po tayo sa letter C. So, for letter C, I just also copy-pasted the program given. So, after po nyan, i-build po natin. Wait lang po natin mag-loading since bakit. Ayun po. So, assembly failed with 2 errors and 0 warnings. So, may mali na naman po sa code natin, which is pong 76. As I've said earlier, ang registers lang po ay hanggang R31. So, tatanggalin po natin itong number 6. Then, we need to click Start Build again. Then, as we can see here, the assembly is complete with 0 errors and 0 warnings. Then, after that, click Start Debugging. So, it is now starting to debug with the yellow arrow here po. Then, click Step into. Cycle 1, then R25. Step into. Number 2, and then R26, and then click Step into. So, as we can see here, yung C flag ay hindi po siya umilaw. So, yung output pa rin po natin is 0, but yung S and N flag po is umilaw. So, ayun po. Then, for letter D, so, for letter D, I also copy-pasted the given program. Then, we need to click Start Build. We'll just wait for it. Ayan, assembly complete po with 0 errors and 0 warnings. Then, click Start Debugging. Just need to wait kasi po naglalag yung laptop ko. Then, as you can see here, ayan na po yung yellow arrow. Then, click Step into. Cycle 1, R25. Click Step into. Cycle 2, and then R25, which is ito na po. Then, click Step into. Ayan na po yung last step ng program. So, wala naman pong warnings or errors na nangyari dito sa program natin. And then, yung flags po na umilaw is yung S and N. So, yung C flag po ay hindi umilaw. So, 0 output pa rin po siya. Same as the letters A, B, and C, which is 0 output din po. Then, for number 3, so, for activity number 3, find the number of times the following loop is performed. So, nagawa ko na po siya. And then, ang ginawa ko po is, minultiply ko po itong 255 and then 200. So, 255 times 200, which is the loop, the following loop that is performed is 51,000 times. So, 51,000 times po umikot yung sa program. Then, for activity number 4, which is, nakalagay po dito, write and assemble a program to load values into each of the registers R20 to R24 and then push each of these registers onto the stack.